In this video, I'm going to take you through making a meal. I don't quite know what it is just yet, but once I figure it out, I'll put everything in the video. Sorry about that. My husband already told y'all that I just end up making stuff and figuring out what it's supposed to be when it's done. So right now I have some garlic, chopped up, onions, and green peppers diced. In this bowl, I have carrots, zucchini, and squash, and some portobello mushrooms that we're going to put in here. I'm trying to decide if I want to use this Italian garlic fennel sausage. So I'm okay with this, even though it's not, strictly just from the ground or whatnot. It has some preservatives in here. I'm okay with that. If you're not okay with that as an alteration to your Daniel's fast, then don't use this. I still haven't decided if I'm going to or not. So right now I'm planning on doing this, probably with some vegetable broth, and then doing some cilantro brown rice, but that's going to be in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to do a voiceover and show you all what we're making. All right, so we're going to start with some vegan butter. I use the Earth Balance Vegan Buttery Sticks brand. Pick up whatever brand you like. This is going to end up being a veggie stir-fry-ish kind of dish over the cilantro brown rice. All right, so I'm starting with that butter, letting it melt into the pan, getting nice and hot, ready for our veggies. Now we're going to dump the chopped up onions, bell peppers, and garlic and let them saute in the pan. I'm the kind of cook where I just can't let it sit for a while. So I put the spoon down and then I'll pick it back up and just keep stirring and stirring and stirring until all of the veggies are nice and soft. And then we will go into the next step. You're going to let it sit here for a little while until your veggies are nice and tender to your liking. I'm adding in this mix of seasoning. It's something that my mom makes for me, but it is garlic, salt, pepper, and onion powder mixed all together. I don't know what kind of ratio she uses, but I love it. And I just say, Mama, can you make me some? And she says, sure. All right, so we've added some seasoning to it. And then now we're continuing to let it saute. So now we're going to add our veggies. This is chopped up squash, chopped up zucchini, carrots, and then I added the chicken broth. And so then once we let this saute a little bit, we're going to put the lid on it and let it sit and simmer and heat up. You're going to add the mushrooms last because they cook very fast. And you don't want any bland food, so give it a little bit more seasoning just to taste. I'm adding this chalao, I think that's how you pronounce it, seasoning. I got that off Facebook one night when I was up real late. You know how the Facebook ads get you. Then I'm adding this harissa paste just to give it a little bit of a tomato-y flavor, and it's slightly spicy, so don't add too much. So we're going to let that sit and simmer and cook all the way down, and I'll be back. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and use the vegan sausage to give the meal a little bit of texture and flavor, some meat, if you will, because by this point in the Daniel fast, we were really getting ready to be done and we just wanted some meat. So this was our alternative. So we use this meat and it actually tasted pretty good. The kids didn't even realize that it wasn't real meat. They didn't taste the difference at all. And our oldest didn't complain. And you know that's saying something if Big Girl won't complain about it not being real meat. So then you just let this cook down and you're almost ready to eat. All right, so we're at the end of this particular dish. I still can't tell you what the name of it is, but it was pretty tasty. Everyone in the family enjoyed it. It's a veggie stir-fry-ish kind of dish, but we did have some veggie stock that was added to it. You serve this over rice. We chose brown cilantro rice, and it is really tasty. Hope you enjoy it.
Hello, JPU family. Today we're going to make our hummus for the Daniel fast. The first thing you're going to need is your black beans, corn, hummus. I prefer roasted red peppers, but you can use whatever hummus you would like. Finally, you would need some salsa, preferably medium or mild, depending on the level of hot that you would like. Then, the first step, we're going to drain our black beans and our corn. Make sure we get all the fluid, as much fluid out as you can. And I used a colander to drain those two. Once they're drained, you're going to add them to your bowl, just like that. Oh, that looks so good. Yes, add them to the bowl. And they may be a little wet, but that's okay. You just want to get as much fluid out of them as you possibly can. Next, you're going to take your salsa, and I use the whole container of salsa. If you don't want to use that much, or you want it to be a little drier, you don't have to use the entire container. I just prefer for our dip to use the whole container. And you just dump that in. Mix that up just a little bit, just so when you add the hummus, the salsa and corn and black beans are already somewhat mixed. Otherwise, it can get a little messy. Then you take your hummus. Again, I prefer roasted red pepper, but you can use whatever hummus you prefer to your taste. And then you just take that and add that to the mixture that you already have. And then you mix that up. Take your time with it. You don't want to do too much splashing, but you want it to be mixed all thoroughly. This is so delicious. Even my children look forward to me making this salsa during the Daniel fast. It's healthy, and they eat it up. It's usually gone within 2 or 3 days, so it's definitely worth making. And then once you get it all mixed up, you can enjoy your your dip. And we make this each Daniel fast. We usually make about 2 to 3, make it 2 to 3 times, but it's perfect.
So I hope you guys like these two particular dishes that we made and we talked you all through. If you do, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, because sharing is caring. We're going to leave you with a couple of more inserts of some other meals that we cooked throughout the week, but I'm not very good at this vlogging thing, and I forgot to come on and show you all how I made what we made, but we made it all the way through our 21 days of the Daniel fast, and I hope you did too. And if you're watching this and you're currently on a Daniel fast, I hope you make it all the way through your fast. Until next time, journey on.